Hello. My friend and I took up the travel plan from the Four Seasons Mongolia, and we took up the custom plan. We found that this custom plan was quite interesting, exciting, and also quite informative towards the Mongolian travel and also like the tradition, culture. And also, we also look up the research on the fellow travelers regarding with the Four Seasons and find that there's a lot of good reviews. So actually, we took up with this plan and we realized that it never really disappoint us and it actually met with the expectation that we see from the reviews. Yep, and may I know and this is my friend from Singapore too. Yeah. What is exciting about this trip for you?
Oh, this trip is exciting for me because it's my first time in the nature, and then coming from Singapore, we are from the city, and then coming to Mongolia is our first time. I mean, we don't know what to expect, but our guide and our tour guide and our driver made it very comfortable for us, and we really would highly recommend Four Seasons travel to everyone. And okay, and coming, I mean, as for the next question, I mean, of course, what is actually interesting for us? Now, for me personally, I think we took up the 6 days, 5 nights travel, and then we went. I mean, every single day, it's really long distance driving. But at the end of the driving, what we actually see it's very nice views, and then we do go to different attractions. One of the attraction that is very interesting for me is the sand dune. You know, the sand mountain is actually a 300 meters mountain. It's a very steep sand mountain, and we get to hike for about, I would say, it's not an easy hike for me. So I thought it was easy from below, but when I get to the top, it was exhausting, but it's a fruitful hike. And I would let Zach share about his experience with the tour.
Yeah, I find the tour is actually quite fun, although the travel was quite long. But I find that once we reach the attraction, it's actually quite nice. Yep. So what I actually enjoy is also definitely the sand dunes, cause 300-meter altitude isn't easy, but yeah, it's quite fun once you reach on top to see the amazing view. Yeah. Next, I feel that the traditional place or heritage sites of the Mongolia, like the White Stupa or the Flaming Cliff, is all quite interesting as it's not something that you can see in Singapore or maybe the other country. So yeah, y'all can consider taking up a four-season Mongol travel to pick up maybe a custom plan and see if you like it. Yeah, because usually they will be able to change the custom plan for you and see if you like it. And we find that it's actually quite good. Yeah.
And yeah, of course, I think just to share a few more things, we would like to thank our guide and our driver because our guide actually makes very nice food, and we get to eat almost like, I mean, we get to feel a little bit closer to home. She made a little bit of chicken with the rice, with the noodles, and then she even taught us some Mongolian language, which sort of like help us communicate with the locals easier. So we really want to thank our tour guide and our driver. They are really amazing people. So we would highly recommend Four Seasons travel. Yeah. So that's for me. I will let Zach share a little bit of his reflections and his thoughts. Okay. Thank
Wow. Impression thoughts. Actually, yeah, like mentioned before, I find that it's actually quite worthwhile to take up the travel with custom curated plan for you. And yeah, you get to enjoy or you get to eat Mongolian food compared to maybe like usual fast food or outside food in Mongolia. Yeah, which is actually quite warming. Yeah. Other than that, nothing much really. Yeah, as actually mentioned in front of the interview. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Zach. Maybe just one last thought is that when you come to Mongolia, I think it's best to come in with an open mind so that you get to experience and explore everything. They have amazing stuff here. So yeah, that's my only I would say advice or a little tip from me. I hope that helps. Yeah. Thank you.